There we go. I wish I found the, the more I think about it, the more I wish I found that egg, because it probably would have sped me up quite a bit. Alright, so... Let's see if I didn't miss anything. Alright. I think I'm good to go. I mean, that's probably the secret combination. Birds eating fish, and then the fairies just hanging out. That's how you know it's a fast food. Or a slow one or the other. Alright, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Sword tech was basically the main thing there, I think. I mean, I think this comes down to how good is the shop in World of Ruin Nash, or World of Ruin South Figaro. Like, if there's anything spicy there, then this is a quick one, probably. What's with the blue rolling Genji glove in that chest? It's 2 in a row for that too now. I'll know that this is there's something to this. That if Sabin has, what do you call it again? It'd be a sketch again. You know what? Why am I buying anything? Yeah, that was a waste of money, but I mean, it's not the worst thing I could have wasted money on. Having a few remedies probably a good thing, but hey, was this tool start? It probably was. Need to pull it together here. Been a little messier than I would have liked this morning. Pearl rod. I kind of want. I wish I could buy the pearl rod, but I'd have to sell Merit Award to do it, and I might need the Merit Award to buy all the items for Edgar. It's like, as much as I'd like to do that, I don't think I should. I mean, getting dried meat before, what do you call it, is good, for sure. Before belt. You know what, I'm gonna buy that nose blaster. Just in case. It'd be really nice if earrings were here. Or even Atlas armlets, like something to just make this start. I'm not going to use 2 hyper rest, I don't think. I mean, so far so good. I mean, getting that Thunder Shield's really good. That gives me a starting, like, move. I just need to find a thing somewhere. Like, one thing would probably get me, like, put me over the top. Yeah, I'm good. Did I get elixir? I didn't. Damn it. You know what, I'm just gonna leave it. I'm good. I might come back for Thunder Rods later, but I'm okay with what I got. I really thought about selling that Genji armor, but with nothing at all other than that Thunder Shield and 2 Thunder Rods. I don't know if that's really a good idea. I was seriously thinking about taking the ground fights here, but with Gal, I don't want to screw up Velt. So I'm just going to go do Velt check and then I'll decide what to do after that. And 3 Thunder Rods and Fire Rods, probably enough for early game. Maybe. And fixed ice. I mean, I think that fixed ice might be the best offense thing that I found out of the whole group. I don't hate that. So fingers crossed there's something viable. It doesn't matter what it is, but if there's like one thing here, I might be alright. Just one like decent grind fight that gets me like going. I don't feel all that bad about my setup though. Oh, that's a really good one. I was waiting to see if there's anything other than shrapnel, but shrapnel's fine. I mean, that's a really promising start. Shrapnel's magic. I'm pretty sure it's magic. Actually, you know what? I'm 100% sure it's magic because one of the ways they get through like bad guardian is to make sure you have enough magic defense to survive it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm 100% sure. Yeah, that's definitely magic attack. Word. Yeah, I mean, shrapnel and landslide collectively are like really handy, like I don't know, rages to have in your back pocket if you have them, because they're non-elemental and they can't be reflected or any of the shenanigans like that. Probably gonna flip that magic esper over the shadow after this, even though like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, because shadow using magic's for sure his way forward, whereas Edgar's probably gonna swap to physical at some point. I'm good with that. Let's see how good my earring look is. Pretty good. Yeah, that's the one advantage to it is because it ignores defense. Like it usually ends up being more worth it to use. So, ooh. Alright, I'm gonna just go with that. It's actually a little bit of a dangerous game I'm about to play, but I'm gonna test scaling a little bit. Oh. I don't hate this at all. See if anybody can wear that. That'll inform my next big move here, I think. I'm kind of okay with that. I don't need to necessarily rush to put BK on. I mean, obviously, if I find a... let me see what espers I got. Alright, so after this, I think I put speed plus on... Speed plus on Setzer probably makes a lot of sense because then he would be able to just zoom, which is fine. That's all I need him to do. Magic plus on Shadow, who's going to beat my offense. And then I have the secret cheat code here, which is good. It's almost like I know what I'm doing. Slow but safe fight. Unless Setzer like learns how to throw smoke all of a sudden. So Setzer ultimately, I want to get him speedy, I think. A speedy Setzer is probably the fastest way through Sud. Egg him and earrings to here. I think that makes sense. I'm gonna play the long game a little bit again and see if it works out. Where if I can get Edgar online, I'm gonna try to. For one fight, I might trade the Magic Plus and Ice 3 Esper just to learn Ice 3 on Shadow for Final Kefka. Like betting a lot of money on there being a big sword somewhere to put EXP egg on Edgar instead of somebody else here. I think it's the right move, but I am making a bet against RNG. I was like, am I accenting myself here? I definitely thought about it. I would have been mad too. Oh, huh. That's interesting. So what do I do with discount double roads? I mean, the obvious choice would be throw it on Setzer and not screw up since he has VK access. You could make the point that that's probably what I should have done from the beginning since he did have VK access, now that I think about it. That might have saved me from making a fatal mistake here. You know what, I'm actually going to do the dragon first here. I thought about doing KatanaSoul, or checking for KatanaSoul, but I think I'm more interested here on whether the dragon helps or not. I mean, that's promising. Yeah, I guess I just gotta go for it. Well, I'll go for it. I didn't realize nobody had magic. I mean, I don't hate the situation where I have the Atma weapon on my egg user, I have a VK on my other egg user. Like, offensively, that's actually really awesome. The only thing that's not awesome is I'm kind of dependent on a little bit of luck here, I think. Because I screwed up not putting the magic esper, like one of the tier 3 magic espers on Shadow. I'll be able to kill this guy quickly. Unfortunately, I think I have to go out of my way to go somewhere. But where? My mind's telling me go to FC. I'm gonna just go to FC. I don't know if it's the right play, but I'm going to use this to try to teach stuff on Gal and Shadow. And then once they have everything they need, I don't have to think about it again. I don't know if it's the right move, but I can't think of anything else. So where's good old Atma weapon? I'm just gonna try to one-shot this guy, not get sneezed off the map. If anybody got sneezed, Setzer's probably the best one. Like, I need everybody else to get the magic points, and Edgar is extremely, extremely sensitive to his levels at this point. That's all I needed to see. I just needed like Shadow to get bolt through. I'm fine with letting him just ride the magic esper the rest of the way with just bolt through. That did not go well at all. I approached left instead of down, and that screwed me. Getting pretty close to where Edgar can probably just sit in the front row and be good. It's a lot of effort for a warp zone. But it's alright. So you're saying there's a chance. Where's that, what do you call it? Where's saving with sketch when you need them? So offering Setzer, I suppose. I think that's the right move, is offering Setzer here. I mean, my ideal situation would be walking out of here 5 and 6, I think. I'm just gonna go for it. I forgot to do BK while I was in there. Yeah, I have no defense, but everything else is exactly what I'd want it to be. This is gonna be a slow fight. I don't like the idea of just letting that ride. I guess I kind of have to. Hey, what happened to Shadow? Where'd that come from? I didn't realize he was in the danger zone. Honestly, I don't think he was. I think that was just terrible luck. Terrible defense, probably. More realistically. Oh wait, why did I heal? You know what, actually it's fine. It's fine, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna pretend I didn't do that and just go. That's the second time that I've healed a VK user for no reason. I really need to figure that out. I mean, this secret code at the end here is obviously... I mean, double Atma, I think I abuse that as much as I can at this point. So I had a really fast start. I feel like I dragged a lot coming up here. I don't know if that's... If this character's 5, it's fine. Okay, yeah, that's fine. It's actually a really good character to find, too. If I could throw that snow muffler on Edgar, that would be huge. I mean, it was good enough I could throw it on somebody, I guess, at this point. Still haven't touched Zen Thief, so I'll be walking out here 16. Hopefully 6 and 6. If I'm out here 6 and 6, that would actually bode pretty well, I think. If it wasn't for this like slow midsection of the game, though, I feel like I was really going. Alright, that's good enough for me. Don't have to ask me twice if you're gonna give me something like that. Yeah, I don't think I have any fear whatsoever for England. I just need to get to endgame. I mean, honestly, I'd feel pretty comfortable if you dropped me in Kafka like right now. I'd probably be pretty comfortable with that fight. Because I have Vanish on Gal. I have the pieces here to make this work. I just need to get there. It's a shame that this is dead. It's not the end of the world, it's just a shame. Strength plus on Edgar would be really good. I don't think I'm in a position to turn this down, even though it's not what I want. I'd rather get the Esper and be... Because I'm going to get this Esper and I'm probably go to Daryl's. If it's not Daryl's, then it has to be KatanaSoul. About it. Yeah, so Daryl's, then KatanaSoul. I'm gonna look real quick for sleeping dogs. Whatever, that's fine. You know what? This is a little bit of a waste of time, but I have no defense at all. Yeah, FC kind of slowed me down. I mean, there's two espers there. It was just FC was FC. It just took a while. I mean, I'm going. I have enough offense right at this moment to finish the game. It's not a, you know, it's not a question of that whatsoever. It's just getting there. Finding character 6 is really the problem. It's either here or it's at KatanaSoul. So hopefully it's here. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident at this point because double Atma Edgar and then offering Muscle Belt Setzer's coming. Yeah, and I'm fine with that. The one thing I will say, FC had KatanaSoul, so I got lucky there. Oh, I forgot to. Oops. I actually hit him? That's weird. I wasn't expecting him to get hit. So, hope Zen Thief's the answer. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna need to hunt one more check somewhere. I have no fear whatsoever of any dragon fights or anything that could pop up though. It was actually like the most dangerous thing that could have happened. It's a shame that Edgar did. Like Edgar's like the one person that could really use the extra attack power at this point. It didn't really matter if I queued up Gal's turn or not. Like I was already screwed as soon as quarter hit Setzer. Terra? What's Terra's fastest check? Is Terra's fastest check faster than... No. No, I'll have to go do science checker. I had to chase my tail a little bit going for characters. That's the only thing that really slowed me down. If I had a little bit better luck, this could have been a lot faster. Let me see, Phoenix down. I mean, I think the fastest check at this point is go do science check, Doma defense. As long as this isn't Doomgaze, it should be fine. My offense is not the problem at all. Not even close to the problem. And then he should have muscle belt on. Yeah. I'll fix that when I get into K2, but the only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to test the waters on left path with Shadow. Like, Shadow's kind of the one I'm not 100% on. Everybody else I'm 100% on. I was gonna say, you should have double earrings at this point. Can I teach him something real quick that's meaningful? Here, that's good enough. Yeah, I did leave him. I figured it is. Honestly, it was for his own benefit. Muscle belt, need to take that off, put back on, and go. Of course. This is like one of the few things that could have been a little slow here. I get the feeling he's not going to actually... Well... solves a problem. Do I yellow this? I think I yellow this at this point. I mean, worst case, if I have to heal him, I have to heal him, but... That's only going to be on tier 2 if my luck's bad. You know what, I'm going to heal him a little. There, that's fine. I just don't want to get, like, diffusered at the top of tier 1. Or, sorry, tier 2. And then end up like wasting a bunch of time trying to heal for no reason. I don't think there's anything to think about here. I'm just going. I just need to be careful with Setzer. Yeah, I had to do a lot of extra work to get characters here. If my RNG with checks was a little bit better, I would have I would have been pushing probably, I don't know, 105. Nah, rarely. I'm not too worried about this one. It's pretty rare for me not to, though. You scared the crap out of me. that was way more complicated than it needed to be, having to X down like 8 times. I don't like it that Setzer's gonna have to do that, but I'm kind of banking on image holding up here. If the first image disappeared, I might have been in trouble. Also, it's kind of a shame, but I don't know if Edgar can take a turn here. We'll see who surrounds, who doesn't. But... I just needed to make sure that that wasn't gonna screw up. Alright, so 28. So I have two characters, so I guess 2 turns with Edgar and Setzer, combination thereof, is good enough. That's all I need to do. Or sorry, 3 turns. Yeah, any 3 turns from Edgar and Setzer. In any order, doesn't matter what. As long as Edgar doesn't have like 0 health, should be fine. I'm actually going to let Edgar swing first so that I don't trigger a counter on Edgar's turn. Alright, it's easy game. It worked out pretty well. Yeah, thank you, Doubler. Appreciate it. DT. Yep, thank you. I mean, that's a time. That's what I need out of practice run. Makes me a little nervous when I'm like that wildly. I don't want to say inconsistent because it's not what it is, but like I'm either getting 117s or 107s, nothing in between. It's a little weird. I mean, it's a heck of a good average, but yeah, if Gal had Cure 3, it would have been a little bit cleaner. But no, I appreciate that. I definitely have gotten to the point where I've usually figure out, I don't know, 80% of the time what the easiest way through a fight is. I usually don't spend a lot of time on actions that I don't need. That's one of the things, like, everybody's always kind of feels like they're getting jammed up in fights. That's, like, there was no reason for anyone other than Edgar or Gao to take a turn towards the end there. Like, I mean, I had to use a few turns of Setzer to put Vanish on. I actually, Cure 3 and Vanish on Gao would have made that a little bit cleaner. But, like, you're really splitting hairs at that point. I could have used Gao to put Vanish on Setzer a couple times. That would have helped out. But oh, you know, nonetheless, it wouldn't have mattered. Yeah, having Gao, even, I mean, Gao had Ice 3, Bolt 3, wouldn't have mattered. Like, all I needed to do is do 60,000 damage. I had 2 guys doing 25. Or, well, Edgar was doing 20 and Setzer was doing like 30, I guess, roughly. It was like, yeah, I'm good. I just need to let those guys take 2 turns and I'm fine. Or 3 turns between them. Once I got, honestly, Setzer online, it was still, it was very straightforward at the end of that scene. And I mean, with double Atma too, you know, finding that was very good. That's the other thing. So waiting to fill ATB, when you have like 2 guys that are overpowered like that, it's actually just as much of the art of it is not letting like Gao or Shadow take turns, but also not weight tricking on their turns, so that you can continuously let Edgar and Setzer, you know, swing and alternate. You actually don't want to weight trick there, because that actually like slows down the actual pace of the fight. if you're sitting there waiting for somebody to take a turn, it's like you don't need to hide. You don't need to like maximize how many turns you're getting. Like as soon as your guys go, fight's over. That's the other thing that like you really have to know what you're doing at that point, but you don't want to spend a lot of time on dead turns, basically. All right, so I mean, it's a strong showing. A 107, a 108, and a 118 or whatever. That's it's about as good a set of practice as you could hope for. Honestly, in that 118, I made a pretty big mistake on the 118, and it still kind of worked out. Yeah, looking at the scoreboard, I guess Glue found something that I didn't because he got a 104 on that one, which is a heck of a good time. Yeah, let's see, Glue had one bad-ish seed. Wait, what's this one? Yeah, I mean, I guess two kind of bad-ish seeds, but he had a bunch of them that were just really solid. Yeah, he beat me on that one. I beat him on 7. I beat him on 2 as well. Yeah, it is gonna be a fun Mega season. Yeah, I'm in Mega, so yeah, it's gonna be. I mean, with Glue coming up to Mega, I mean, and that's not to discount people like Honey coming up to Mega too. Fred's coming up to Mega. Like, it's gonna be a battle for sure. The only person I don't know about is Gar and what he's up to. Like I know he's been really busy with real life. I wonder where he's at. That'd be. I wonder if he's playing or if he's not, because that's Gar's in there too. Like, it's gonna get really tight really fast in the top 6. Oh, did you get? Were you? No, that was Zelfer was on the cut line. Gar like beat him in the last week, right? So you must have been like 8 or 9. You must. I mean, you're a hell of a player to get to be an Elixir. Like, I feel like you're gonna crush Elixir this season. Like I get the feeling that we'll see you back in Mega pretty quickly if you're not in Mega right now. Yeah, I ended up finishing 2nd though at the end of the season. Like I was probably like 8 points short of where Falcon was, but also I think he sandbagged the end of the season too because he already kind of clinched it after week 6. Oh, you were 7. Okay. Oh, so you're oof. So you got right at the last week when Gar won like the last week, and that's how he got 6th. I remember that explicitly. So I guess were the one that took the short straw there when Gar did that. I mean, I guess that actually, if Gar doesn't sign up, there's a chance that you're still in Mega. I guess. I don't know. Again, I don't know what he's up to or if he's playing or not. Yeah, but he was 7th or 8th going into the last week. He got, I think he got 9 points on the last week. If I remember right, like he finished 1st, I finished 2nd. Or maybe the other way around. Maybe I finished 1st, but one way or another, like it came down to the last week for him to get in. Actually, yeah, Gar was 3rd. I was thinking, Schwann's was 4th. I think. Who am I not thinking of that was 5th? Yeah, I knew Double Down made it. Yeah, I'm running out of Ficta. Okay. Oh, Ficta was 4th. Okay, nice. Yeah, quite the group. Honestly, I was really proud of how I finished that season, last season. Like I actually sniffed the average that Falcon had by the end of the season. I was like less than a minute off of him, if I remember right. Like he was like 110 and change. I was 111 and change, or maybe I'm a minute off, but it was in that order of magnitude. Like I had a really strong finish to the season. I had a terrible start to the season, but there are a lot of just dangerously good people in Elixir. I mean, what this season, Possums in Elixir, all the people that got demoted last season. So like, I think Paro's in that list. Like, if you're in that list, like Elixir is going to be a really, you're going to have to be sub 120 probably to get from Elixir to Mega, probably. Like, I think that would be pretty consistent across the board. Like, it's going to be pretty tight. I might do one more. Wait, which one did Clue say he didn't do? Was it 5? Wait. No, he did 5. Okay, so I could do 5. He didn't do 6, 8, or 9. Alright. I'm gonna do 5. Because I can, I guess. I talked myself into it. I was gonna take a break for a little bit, but I feel like I'm on a roll right now. And I'm really enjoying it, so you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I am gonna take a break after this one, though, for sure. Oop. Yeah, this one on the list. Oh. Apparently that was... So I created new splits after the UL7, what do you call it? After the announcement. So I guess that was the best of the season so far. By hair. Not by much though. Because I know that I was around like... I had a 107 or 108 as my like quote unquote PB for the season. Alright. Wait, didn't I get a 101 the other day? Oh no, that was before the announcement. Alright. Let me see. Timer's good. I'm good. Alright. I'm starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Tools Runic Dance. So the question is, what's on that dance esper or dance ability? What is with Oligal? I don't hate that because Gal's really a strong start with Trench. Fire Knuckle's a good find. Maybe I should have bought the chainsaw, but I'm gonna just go. I mean, I think it made a lot of sense there to buy at least one earring. If I had more money, I would definitely have bought the enhancer, but I'm gonna hope that I get something out of Seal Gate here. Yeah, I think this is definitely get earrings, get flash, go to Seal Gate, and go fast, basically. So, Flame Shield. Who does that Flame Shield go on? So that's a tougher question I would like, actually. Because I could very well just throw that straight on Terra, but Terra's going to be able to use Flash for the first, like, few grind fights. But then she won't have it for when I'm done with the grind fights. I'm just going to fade the slow chester. I usually grab all three of those. I feel like I need to be a little bit more aggressive with my routing, not try to go for every chest that's in the way. Or really, it's out of the way. Like, each one of those chests in that section back there are like 20 seconds each. Ice Rod, that probably is good enough, honestly. I'll do Flame Shield on Gal like I was saying. I think it makes the most sense. I'll peek Zen Thief just to see if it's free. Or cheap enough to just go do it. Because I have like a couple sellable things. I think I have like, what, 2 elixirs? Yeah, I feel like I am really cautious the way that I play this. I've trained myself to not crash and burn on seeds playing Ultros League. So like I go out of my way to make sure that never happens. And sometimes that's to my advantage, but sometimes it isn't. Actually, I bought a few extra ones because I'll need to heal mid-trench here. Alright, well, Umaro is never gonna die in any circumstance. There's no way for him to die in this seed. Unless he gets like level 1 or level 5 death. I mean, that's a really promising start. Because I have two like tier 3 magics queued up. I have Flash with earrings. The only thing I don't have is a good way to get started on Gao. Like, he doesn't have an ability, but I don't know if I need an ability on him. If I can take advantage of that gold hairpin, I should be fine no matter what. This is a little bit of a bold move, but I'm hoping that I can keep Gao alive. Atomic Raid definitely made me nervous. I was like, I don't want to see that in that situation. This fight's really a nerve-wracking one. Alright, that's a perfect fight. Walking out here with like Fire 2 on Gao, probably gonna have, if I get enough magic points, I should be able to really get going. Just taking a shot. Bolt 3, Fire 2. So I may have to run like the wind here. That's a winnable fight. That's massive that was a winnable fight, because I was actually in trouble there. That's two fights where RNG was in my favor. Alright, let's do some earring purchasing and preferably get stuff that I need. You know what, actually, I need to keep that on him. I mean, if I could walk out of here with a bunch of earrings and pretty much whatever else I need, I'd be in a pretty good spot. So, fingers crossed this isn't a rude walk fight. And I know where I'm going next. I still know where I'm going next. Do I care about Kepka much at all? I think I don't, actually. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. I don't see any reason to do Kepka Marsh in this situation, because that's just gonna slow me down. When I know signs at Umro's check, like that's... I think that's where I need to go. That's not to say I won't at least look at South Figaro, though. I don't mind increasing scaling a little bit here, because I'm going to take the dragon fight, and I have tier 3 magic for everybody. Do I want to sacrifice a sniper for... Kinda do, but I kinda don't. I don't think it hurts me to actually do a little bit of looting here, just because Celeste has nothing. If I could get something just to get started, like starter defense would be good enough here. Which, honestly, Aegis Shield and Crystal Helm's probably good enough. And that at least gets her like viable defense. Even if she has like leather or whatever on. And there's a good chance I'll find force armor somewhere, since they drop everywhere. Like 2 or 3 blocks to the left here. Gold hairpin, earrings, earrings. Yeah, now I'm good. probably put the HP 100 Esper on Celeste, since there's a good chance she might end up with like Atma Weapon or Atma or Ragnarok. Like, it's more likely she'll be a front row attacker before Terra at this point. I don't think I touched Terra at all. I think I just let her cast magic. Kind of needless to do a full shot. Thank goodness he didn't do any kind of magic. It would have really slowed me down. Well, I have my setup basically. I mean, Celeste with Illumina, everybody else with tier 3 magic. That's a really strong party. I have a Hyper Wrist too, so if I end up going that route later, I can. If it had something handy, it would have been nice, but nah, it's alright. Who was I talking to about mentoring session? I actually have to flip through my messages again and see who that was. Good old El Pollo Loco here. Actually, that's crazy chicken, that's spicy chicken. Whatever, it's close enough. We'll go with it. It's not far enough. It's not far off. He is a crazy chicken sometimes. Sorry, Celeste. I have a feeling. Actually, it might take sign here. Yeah, I might take him. Okay, so science checks pretty much across the board here. Makes the most sense. Yeah, I mean, I'll turn sign into utility caster on this one. I mean, I think that makes the most sense. I haven't screwed that up in a while. Snow muffler is unfortunate. I mean, this could get very, very quick if I walk out of here 5 and 8 and say like Doma Defense and Mount Zozo are the answers. I'm just very unlikely to have to do match tech at this point. I don't mind doing a walk of shame out of Vector though, if I have to. If I have to, I will. Hopefully this is a good Esper. Yeah, I'm sure it's good to somebody. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm doing this full well knowing I'm gonna have to do the walk of shame here. I just don't see another option. I got my hopes up for a split second because I thought it might say Gauntlet. I wish it said Gauntlet. That's not my point. Well, let's change. I'm gonna regret not checking Kefka Nourish. So I was gonna walk shame. Here I am. That's pretty punishing, honestly. I mean, there's two options. I don't like either of them. I think that's the faster of the two. By a hair. Alright, so full clear of match tech then. I'm not going to play any games, I'm just going to full clear it and try to get character 6 out of this, or if it's not here, it's Opera House. What could have been though, like this, just a little bit of luck and I'm gone. Been like pushing like sub-hour. Now that I'm chasing this final check though, I'm kind of screwed. Not screwed, and I'm still gonna have a good time, just not as good as I was imagining in my head. When it's like 5 and 8 at 28 minutes or whatever. Or 5 and 7 at 28 minutes, I should say. Yeah, it's an easy decision. I'll take the Magic Plus on somebody. I probably need to get it on Terra eventually, but... If it wasn't for all this walking around I'm about to do, I would probably just YOLO it, but I have to heal. No other choice. Let's see, so 18 when I walk out of here. Depends on who character 6 is. I mean, I could be in really good shape or I might not be, depending on character 6. If it's like Setzer or somebody that has a really fast free check, Sabin, Shadow, Locke, even Edgar, like, I'd say there's, I don't want Strago, Mog, or Go-Go. If I can help it. Yeah, finally get Magic Plus and then I get sneezed away the first fight. Yeah, I'm probably going to push for skip at this point. I don't really have much of a choice. Those two fights were actually massive for me because I didn't really have an easy way to like get levels. Now like my levels are irrelevant. Yeah, Terra's gonna start picking up speed here a little bit more than she already has. Honestly, just that train ride, I think settled me for not having to worry about stacking. Like 30,000 experience is a huge gain. Oh, it's Mog, damn it. That's really unfortunate. I hate that I'm doing this, but I'll do it. So Lone Wolf, Kefka Narsh, and then middle path, I guess. What would it have been, like 45, 30? I mean, I could do Opera House instead of Kefka Narsh here. I just don't think I see the reason for it if I was going to do that. Oof. Yeah, that would have been good too. That's a shame. Hey, physics. How's it going? Hope everything's going alright. I'm trying. Best I can. It's a very awkward way to get skipped, but I'm going to go get skipped this way. I was planning on doing Kefka Narsh and middle path, but I might as well do Weapon Shop, Welk, and then Opera House instead. That's faster, I think. Even with the like switching worlds 5 times. I mean, I guess I could just do Weapon Shop and then middle path. And that would actually give me a better shot for levels. That might actually be better, honestly. I had to really think about that one because I could grab the VK and do offering, but I don't know who can wear the offering or the VK. It's the only thing. Yeah, Celeste with Illumina. If I could just get her somewhat settled, I think I'm probably better off doing that. I think. I didn't mean to do ice 3, but it's fine. And just holding the party down just like you should. They really want me to do VK strats. Maybe. You know what? She wasn't the only one that could do it. He could do it. Why would I not do this? Where's my HP 100? Yeah. There we go. That answered the question. I'll just do it this way. It's going to take an extra second to go do Welk again, but I actually don't hate this. Like, unless this is offering, I'm going to just go back, pick it up real quick, and then go. A quick gas and go do. Alright, never mind, I don't have to do jack squat. The struggle when you don't have no warp stones means no problem, I guess. Wish I knew that he was going to be the VK user. Would have had strats for it. I don't hate where I ended up though. This is actually the riskiest of the 3 fights. Somehow. I mean, it's fine as long as it's not like Rexel. Oh yeah, that's fine. Just 3 ultimas and I'm done. Well, Locke, it was good for you to hang out for a second there, see how things kind of worked in the party. You know, now that I mention it, I don't have any heals at all. Yeah, I have no sleeping bags, no tents, no nothing. That sucks. That's a really bad mistake. But as many times as I jumped in and out of there, I should have just dropped by an item shot. Yeah, I kind of just have to live with that. I'll take that one. Since that's where I'm at, though, I do need to be really careful not to use Gauss Magic the rest of the way. If there's any way I can avoid him, I should do it. You know what, even in this situation, I'm just gonna let Science swim. He's doing plenty of damage, this should be fine. Senor. I might just use straight up potions here instead of burning my tent. I might need the tent. That's regrettable though. Alright, Celeste. Hopefully this is a smooth fight so I can just walk through and finish the game. Oh yeah, it's about as smooth as it gets. Wish I didn't have to burn that elixir now. Yeah, it could be easy. Appreciate the good luck. Thank you. It's just about to wrap up here, if everything goes well. Alright, so Umaro's out, Locke's out, Mog's out. So Locke, Mog, Umaro. don't get to play today. Hopefully. Lock mod ammo. Yeah, I think that's right. Yep, that's right. So let's see if sign's good or not. Alright, that probably finishes this phase. I intentionally kind of held off there because I didn't want to burn all my ultimas here. I am going to use a lot of ultima really fast, quickly here, though, on this phase. Because I don't have mute, so I have to be really nervous about magic on this one. So I kind of need to choose this tier. If this Doom hits, I'll yeah, we'll just put him in front row then. So this should, sorry, Sign's turn will trigger 10 hit. Most likely. Not actually all that thrilled about this. I'm expecting him to cast, that's why I did that. Okay, that worked out pretty well. So Celeste has Quick. I have to remember that. I'm trying my best. That doesn't make me feel great. That's unfortunate. I'm even at the risk of getting Mertoned here. Yeah. I had to do that because basically what was going to happen is if I triggered Fader and then right after that got Mertoned, like that would have screwed me. I needed this to happen. I needed to dodge Calmness. So I was like making sure that I didn't screw that up. I don't mind taking the small hit there. I just didn't want to screw up Calmness. It could have been a hair faster, but that was also just really bad luck that Cyan got picked off. I also probably had the chance to just use Phantom and go. I was fine with me taking this split second there and not just suffer. Because this would have been really slow otherwise. Or it has the potential to get really slow if I don't do it right. I wasn't expecting Goner to trigger. I miscounted that. You know what? I could have just used Ultima and Gal. Yeah, this, the 20 seconds there is on there. Or 10 seconds, whatever. 20 seconds, 10 seconds. It's all the same. Well, I mean, I can live with that practice session. You'll take being 4 minutes behind me. Fair enough. I mean, I had a pretty good run today. I did 3 seeds under 110 and a 118. In a 118 where I died 3 times, lost like 10 minutes. So. Yeah, appreciate the GGs, guys. Honestly, I died to which one was it? Seed 3. I got caught by Doomgaze and Dirt Dragon twice. Vanilla Doomgaze, like the worst possible situation it could have happened. So I ended up losing like 10 minutes off of that. Somehow I ended up with so much offense at the end, I still stuck in under 120 though. Right, so this was 5, right? So what I put? Yeah, it's 5. One, 09, 09. Omega for this season, it looks like. Yeah, let me take a look. Let's see, form responses. I mean, 122, 118, 125. I mean, that's a lot of really good times, physics. That's, I mean, a 113 is obviously really good. Yeah, I think, yeah, I mean, Parry's really speedy when he hits downhill. But, yeah, I mean, overall, looks like you did really well. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I guess right now my average for, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the seeds is 111 and change. $111.37 for 6 seeds. Yeah, I'll probably wish I had seed 3 back. Seed 3 had more to it, and I just didn't make the most of it. Yeah, apparently Glue figured out something on seed 4 that I didn't too. But yeah, the one that I have no idea how people got how Honey and Fred got a 106 or 107, like on seed 1. Seed 1 bit me. I think I last checked like character 4, so that one, like, that's another one I wish I could have a little bit of time back. Seed 1 and seed 3. But it is promising that my average is around 111. That's where I ended last season, so nothing to complain about there. What part of it? That the average? The average is actually the thing that my last 3 would have went better. Yeah. I mean, if I had if one of the 2 that went poorly for me didn't go poorly for me, I'd probably be under 110 right now. What I would say is it's not about playing more, but it's playing more differently. Because if you always do the same thing, like you're just practicing the same old mechanics, same whatever, like I would take some time to do a few things that are just a little bit off the beaten path. You know, like earlier I did gauntlet scimitar strats for Celeste because that's all I could find. I mean, I was still hitting for like 5-6k, but you know, instead of me chasing a Ragnarok or Atma weapon the whole seed, I ended up making the decision like, you know what? All right, we're going with scimitar, and it is what it is. So like, sometimes it's not a bad idea to just try a couple different random things. I don't know if you need to, honestly. My personal opinion is, I mean, I would try not. I wouldn't try to work on one particular thing. I would try just doing different things and see if you like have a aha moment almost. I mean, the big difference, like 120 is a plateau, honestly. Like 100%, a lot of people get stuck right around 120, which is a hell of a time, by the way. But where 120 kind of gets stuck is Usually offense. Usually you don't have enough offense to really get through fights as quickly as you like. You're good. You don't like. It's not like you're burning out your seed, but like also like you wish you had the Ragnarok or Aluminum most of the time. And I think that's where I, started pushing dragons earlier in my seeds. I started checking weapon shops a little bit harder, just to like get offense that nobody else had. That's my kind of suggestion when you're like plateaued at around 120 is try to manipulate your seed a little bit, or manipulate your luck a little bit. I guess I would say. Like try to chase a dragon that you wouldn't chase, or chase a offense in a way that you wouldn't normally chase it. Whether it's Coliseum, whether it's whatever. Selectively more aggressive. I'm not saying like aggressive in terms of like, oh, I'm just gonna YOLO it, not save, not loot, anything like that. I'm actually saying the opposite. Like sometimes you do want to loot in that situation where you're plateaued. Like one thing that actually helped me, another thing that helped me is like I intentionally started playing seeds a little bit slower. Like I'd loot more than I need to, or I'd play like conservatively, and I'd still like get my 120. So like think of it as like training weights kind of thing, where it's like, you know what, I played this slow and I got a 120, and I know where I could have done it faster. And then you like go and it's like, all right, now let me just like take the weights off and go. Like, instead of buying 2 swords, buy 1 sword and see if that's good enough for you. That's where like you could make a big difference, is like get your normal time down, and then once your normal time's down, then it's like, all right, you kind of start seeing where you're being a little bit too safe, and you can start peeling some of that back. That's a thing that helped me when I was getting stuck around 120 was I started like looting 50 to 60 chests a game, just to like always have offense, always have like the fast way through the seed, because that trained my your early game. So if you watch this stream back, I mean it's 6 hours or 5 hours, so I wouldn't watch the whole thing, but like every one of my seeds, I had a fast Kefka, like without exception, all of them. Even the one where I got a 118. Well, actually, the 118 one was the fastest Kefka of the group, because I had Genji, double Atma, and VK offering with like 7,000 HP. Like chasing the offense for endgame so that your Kefka's towers are consistently 15 minutes if you get skip, or 20 minutes if you don't get skip, is a game changer. Like if you can get to that point where you're like, I'm going in the Kefka's tower, it will be 15 minutes from here on out. It makes a big difference. And like that also forces you to play the game a little different, because then you're looking for the offense to be able to do that along the way. And like getting that along the way means you're taking advantage of it every fight up to Kefka. Also, being creative, like dragon checks, like sometimes doing middle path or right path early isn't the worst idea. Like Glue's like emergency strat when he gets 6 characters and he doesn't have offense. Just take the middle path and do Toilet Atma and the dragon way early, like before you even have unlock or any real way to do it. Sometimes those like creative ways to seed make a big difference. Anyway, at this point, I'm probably just rambling a little bit, but hopefully some of that helps. I don't know. Those are things that have certainly helped me. I mean, I'll stand behind doing a lot of that stuff. I mean, I would say don't hesitate to watch. Somebody that's, say, one of my, you've seen enough of my, like, the way I play seeds. See, 117 on a seed, gated, last check both of them. So you got bad check luck and you still crush the seed. I mean, that's honestly, like, that's how you should be playing. Like, even if you have bad check luck, like, your offense saves you so much time that you still get good times. I mean, I would watch a run of mine compared to, like, one of yours. Pick whichever one, whether it's a close one or a 10-minute difference. Like, take a look at what's different exactly. Like, is it even small stuff like holding A so that you open the chest on the first frame? You know, stuff like that where it's movements and mechanics. Like, movements and mechanics also make a big difference. Anyway, with that being said, I mean, that's I feel like a really good time for me to call it good and take a break for a little bit here. Get you to run a seed of mine sometime? Yeah, send me one. Yeah, if you want me to, if you want me to run one, I'd be happy to. I mean, I'm sitting here playing practice seeds. Like, I absolutely could fit in a seed share, anything that you want me to run. All right. With that being said, I'm gonna call it good here. Take a break for a little bit. Believe something's going on in the community, right? I have like 40 like notifications, so I assume somebody's doing a thing. Oh, chaos. Yeah, it's. Yeah, I'm gonna shift over to that. Support the people in the marathon there. It's for a really good cause too, so. If I can find it. All right. Call it good for a little bit, but I'll probably be back on later. So, all right. Have a good one.
Yeah, that's a better way of putting it.